It doesn't look. It doesn't. You can't. Oh my goodness. Theme song. It's better than being a dumb one. All right. Welcome to the Intelligent Donkey.
Hey, hey.
And we got Nana back with us for a reaction, a double reaction, actually, to the same song twice.
I only agreed to one.
You agreed to one video. We're going to do this together here. And we're probably going to do several of these over the course of the next few months because of an idea that was given to me by Luna Rosa. And actually, I've been meaning to do this particular double reaction for a long, long time. The first of the two versions of the same song, it's actually the same song two times, literally, is the original version. And then the second is a cover. The song is Pink Floyd's High Hopes. Now, this one is not anywhere near at risk of being blocked.
High hopes.
No,
not that one.
Not that one. Nope. And I think I know why. I mean, everybody seems to have, or at least I shouldn't say everybody, because it is YouTube's grossly uneven policy to block some people who do Dark Side of the Moon, and other people are free to do it.
I've seen that in other genres too.
Yeah.
You know, just different things that other people do.
And The Wall, which is an album I would like to do with Nana as well in its entirety. I mean, she's heard 5 songs from The Wall that I know of, but
I'm pretty sure I heard the whole thing.
And you probably have heard the whole thing,
and
but maybe not in depth with lyrics.
No, there's a good chance I forgot all of it too.
Oh dear. All right.
Hey, that's one thing I like about me.
Yeah, that's true.
I can watch the same movie 6 times and think it's the first time I watched it.
And the song we're doing today might be one that she's heard before as well, but has forgotten. But what I did here is that the version of the first song, the first version of the first version here of the song High Hopes is going to be a live performance. It's going to be one that is done by Pink Floyd in concert as part of what they call their Pulse Tour. It is at least the equal. It's like one of those several bands like Nightwish and Dream Theater that quite frankly perform better live than they do in the studio.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Is it better then? Or
did they do a good job live? Because I know back in the day especially, live versions always stunk. They were always bad.
With certain bands anyway, yes, because they just didn't know how to do a decent live performance. Yeah. It's one of the things that makes the bands that I like the best, why I like them in the first place, is that they do so well in a live setting.
All the ones that didn't do good, it was all because they didn't learn how to lip sync good.
Hey, you have a point there. But this is part of the it's from what was supposed to have been their last album. The Division Bell. The only reason that there's an album that comes after it is that David Gilmour, the songwriter and lead singer and lead guitarist of Pink Floyd, decided to take some of the outtakes from the recording of the album The Division Bell, which was supposed to be their last album. And after the death of keyboardist Richard Wright, decided to put together a new album called The Endless River, whose title actually comes from part of the lyric of this song. But this was supposed to be the last song on their last album, and it would have made a great exit if that was going to be the case. But like I said, you may have heard this, but you probably don't remember it. And I do have not only
or
a
or
live,
I'll remember just parts of it.
or you'll remember just parts of it. Nice thing is, I did find a live performance that actually has the closed captions, and so
Awesome.
we will have lyrics.
And y'all know me with wanting to see the lyrics.
See the lyrics as
Yeah.
well. And after we do this one, then we're going to do a cover version by a different band. So
Okay.
we'll see how this goes. Let me fire this
Kind
up
of
here.
like what our friend used to do
Yeah,
when they would cover Heart.
yeah, exactly.
Oops.
There.
I'm causing technical difficulties. Sorry, y'all.
All right. So let me switch over to that screen and start it up. This is High Hopes.
Right, I think we'll get straight on with it. This is called High Hopes.
Well, that's low.
How British can you get?
Yeah. Might need it up a little bit.
Full volume.
Church bells. I hope you all went to church.
Yeah. Love the piano there. I love this song. Images from the video are shown in the background.
Of the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles. Our thoughts strayed constantly and without boundary. The ringing of the division bell had begun.
Technically, it's the title track of the album.
Okay. Look, it's E.T.
Yeah. Those images, like I said, are from the video, the studio video
Okay.
that they show in the background.
Along the long road and on down the causeway, do they still meet there by the cut? There was a ragged band that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures trying to tie us to the ground, to a life consumed by slow decay. The grass was green, the light was bright, with friends surrounding, the nights of wonder. Looking beyond the embers of bridges glowing behind us, to a glimpse of how green it was on the other side. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide. At a higher altitude, with flag unfurled, we reach the dizzy heights of that dreamed of world.
Something you don't see very often, him playing on acoustic guitar.
Okay. I didn't even hit. Yeah, I should have noticed that
Yeah,
too.
he usually plays an electric. He usually plays a
Yeah.
Fender.
Yeah.
In fact, he's one of those people that's known for that. But yeah, there it is. See,
Needed the sound.
he needed that sound. And, well, keep paying attention. You'll see some interesting things yet.
Wait a minute. Was that a regular 6-string?
Yes,
How come? Oh, he had.
and a classical guitar, too.
Okay.
Ozzy mic'd up. Gongs, bells. Amazing.
Encumbered forever by desire and ambition, there's a hunger still unsatisfied. Our weary eyes still stray to the horizon, though down this road we've been so many times. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter, the nights of wonder, with friends surrounded, the dawn is glowing, the waters are flowing, the endless river,
Title of the final album.
forever and ever.
Switch to a lap steel.
See that. Scream. The way he's concentrating there, he reminds me a little bit of your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That's a good point. I don't think you can play a note higher than that on a lap steel.
That's high. Boy, if those were real bells, that would really be heavy.
Yeah. What a song. What a great performance.
I don't remember the song,
Oh, you don't? Okay.
so I mean that's not to say I never heard it, of course.
Right. Because I was
But,
thinking that the way you
you know.
would have heard it would have been the MP3 player that I used to have.
Yeah.
And that played
That's
that
why
all the time
yeah.
in there. So
You never had the album,
I do have the entire album on
so I
on
might have
MP3
heard it.
download. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
not
but
on
I mean,
CD or anything like that. I don't have a physical
Okay.
copy.
You know, part of it, I guess I always wonder what the song is about.
Right.
You know, what it's supposed to be about. And at one point, you know, when he was singing about the grass being greener and all that, I don't know if you did this or if everybody else does, but I was shot back to childhood.
Sure. And
That's what it's meant for, right?
And yeah, that's what it's
Talking
meant
about-
for. Yes, he's going through. He's reminiscing. He's going through some old memories. Some good, some bad, I suppose. But just a simply gorgeous piece of music.
And at the same time, you know, being shot back to childhood and all those innocent good memories, I also had like kind of a sadness
Yeah,
feeling.
there is a sadness to this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird considering how pretty the music is.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's a classic. I mean, I hope that y'all would put lots of likes on this and gets lots of views. I should point out to you, I don't know if you know this or not, but the most viewed video of 2024 on the Intelligent Donkey was a video that I did with Luna Rosa of Pink Floyd.
Okay.
So it seems to be the thing on there.
Yeah.
So far in 2025, just in case you're wondering, the most viewed video so far of 2025 is a video that I did with Luna Rosa also of Annan May Cantorite with doing two covers of songs, one of Tom's Diner and one of Roxanne by the Police. It was kind of interesting.
Okay.
But we're talking cover tunes here,
Yeah.
and that's partly what gave me the idea for doing this one with
Yeah.
you. And like I said, we are going to do some more. But
And
right now,
I see how y'all are. You like her better. And honestly, I do too. She
here's
has
the
a lot
thing.
more input.
The second, third, and fourth most viewed videos of 2024 were all done by you. So she had the first and fifth, but you had the second, third, and fourth.
Okay.
And the funny thing about the fifth one was that the fifth one was actually done in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, Beethoven's
And it got
Ninth Symphony, and it's still
finally rose.
well. It
in
kept on.
2024.
It just hasn't quit.
Yep.
But
I'm just teasing y'all.
yeah. But we're just talking about the views in 2024. The thing about there's something that's in common with the second, third, and fourth most viewed videos of 2024, one of which I considered the song of the year, quote unquote, and I did all three of them with you.
Yep.
And that's that those were covers that were done, or not covers, but they were songs done by this band.
Yep.
See if you recognize it.
I can't really see the picture that
Let
well.
me make it big on our screens here. That's Tarja Turunen.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. The
You
cover.
said it too quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
This is High Hopes again, but this time it's by Nightwish.
Okay.
Recorded in 2005 at the end of their End of the Era tour with Tarja. Only Tarja does not appear in this video except at the very beginning because it was the tail end of the previous song.
Oh, okay.
In other
Why
words,
do I have a feeling that they're gonna kind of put their own spin on it
a little. Well,
before
let's see.
even seeing it?
Let's watch.
All right.
Let's watch. This is Tarja Turunen. No, this is Nightwish, and their cover 11 years later, because the original was 1994, This is from 2005.
And they put it on End of an Era.
And at the End of an Era tour.
Okay.
This was, I think, the last concert they did with Tarja.
Okay.
But only Tarja's not going to sing. Marco is.
Well, that makes sense.
Here it comes.
Beyond the horizon, oh, the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles. Our thoughts strayed constantly, and without boundary, the ringing of the division bell had begun. Along the long road, long down to the causeway, do they still meet there?
Already it's changed a bit.
Yep.
They made it more dramatic.
Yeah, it seems like that,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah. I'm not saying I hate it.
By the cut, there was a ragged man that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures that tried to tie us to the ground, till life consumed by slow decay. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, with friends surrounding, the light of wonder. Looking beyond the embers of the bridges glowing behind us, to a glimpse of how green it was on the other side. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide.
I noticed no bell,
Yeah.
but he simulates it a little bit with the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just no real bell and no real
Well-
gong.
That's not a regular keyboard though that he's got. It's shorter.
Yeah, it's a little shorter. It's a synthesizer.
So maybe it's meant more for bells and stuff like that.
Well, different sounds produced
Yeah.
by different synthesizers.
True.
Yeah.
When the highest altitude with flag unfurled, we reached the dizzy heights of that window.
You didn't see that.
Oh. I don't know what I was supposed to see.
You'll see it eventually.
Oh, okay. When I edit this video, yes, there's somebody off screen here.
Oh no, I gave it to her first.
Oh, I get it.
See, now as hot and sweaty as these guys are, I would never be able to stand up there and keep doing that.
Oh,
Never. I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'm done, I'm out, I gotta go take a shower, I'll be back.
I love this cover. Wow.
Encumbered forever, desire and ambition. There's hunger still unsatisfied. Our weary eyes still stray to the horizon. Though down this road we've been so many times. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, with friends surrounding, the nights of wonder, with friends surrounding, the dawn is glowing, the water flowing, the endless river, forever and ever. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter, the nights of wonder, with friends surrounding, the dawn is glowing, the water flowing, the endless river, forever and
Yeah, there we are.
Quietos.
All right.
They had to make it their own.
Yep. And
They had to.
different bands take a whole different approach to covers. You listened to
Yeah.
one where they, obviously made it their own, but at the same time, they were a largely faithful cover in the sense that they didn't add any lyrics except for repeating the last verse, which Pink Floyd didn't do.
Yeah, but they made it more. I don't even know what the word is I want.
Now, you said dramatic first.
Yeah, like more. Like the difference between regular rock and hard rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus, Empu had his guitar on overdrive, which Pink Floyd did not do. Pink Floyd did the
And it was
acoustic
all-
and then a slide guitar.
Yeah, and Pink Floyd, they did like the grass is greener part was like all soft and frilly and brought you back, but the cover didn't.
Right.
It was more push, 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 push.
More in your face.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of that is Marco's singing style versus
Exactly.
versus David
Exactly.
Gilmour's style.
I don't think he'd have sounded good singing it exactly like Pink Floyd.
I don't think he can.
I do have a serious question though. Did any of the band members on Nightwish have drug problems or alcohol problems?
Don't know about alcohol so much. And as far as drugs, I'm not even sure
I,
about
I
that.
ask about that because the drummer and Marco didn't seem to be sweating as much as the other two.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
a lot of times that's because of drugs.
That's true. That's true. Um,
I mean, I
the
hope
drummer,
they didn't have that problem.
Juka, the drummer, um, who left the band in what was it 2014, 2015, something like that. Any which way, he suffered from a medical problem, oddly enough, and he noted the fact that he didn't was one of the ones who was not sweating.
No,
But
he wasn't sweating.
yeah, that's so.
He wasn't. Him and Marco were not sweating like the other two.
What he did have was a medical problem, though. He suffers from severe insomnia. I'm not just talking about the
Yeah.
occasional sleepless night like you might have to endure, but
Well,
it's the
without-
reason he left the band.
Yeah,
is
but
he
without
couldn't-
my medication, if you remember right,
Yeah?
I had severe insomnia.
Yeah, but I mean, his was so bad he did finally have to call it quits
Yeah.
with Nightwish because it was just too much. He
Well,
had-
when you have that problem, it really, really affects your mental health.
oh yeah,
Really bad.
yep, absolutely. Um, Well, I mean, wow! At the end of an era, end of their what some Nightwish fans still consider their best era, following the release of the album Once. But it was the last tour, and this might have been the last concert. You can, let me know in the comments with Tarja Turunen.
Okay.
So, and then they went on to Annette for several years and 2 albums and a halfway decent tour.
Yeah.
But then things got messed up there. Don't ask me for all the details. I know some of them. I'm sure even I don't know all of them. But she was fired from the band when Floyd Jansen came in as a substitute.
Okay.
And after she substituted for a while, they said, well, let's just take her then as our lead singer from now on.
Back to the video.
Yeah,
Videos.
both
songs,
of them.
Both
Yep.
of them. Plural.
The double reaction to the same song.
Gosh, I wonder if I should say it or if we should have the subscribers guess which one was my favorite.
I could put it up a poll quick to let you know ahead of time on it, but we'll see, and then have the video come out an hour later or something.
Oh, ask them ahead of time?
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be better to ask them after.
Yeah, okay.
Because then they can see my reaction to both of them. And
All right. Pause this video. Comment below what you thought was her favorite,
And then we'll come on in the comments and let y'all know.
and let y'all know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll put it in a pinned comment
Yeah.
after that. Okay, yeah, we'll call it quits on this one. We'll do some more of these double reactions.
Which one do you think I like the best?
I'm not
We
going to
have to get that one.
get my take on it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll sway them.
I think you'll like the Nightwish version better.
We'll see.
We'll see. Just because last year she reacted to, what was it, 9?
Oh yeah, I love Nightwish. I really do. I love them.
9 videos by them, plus the entire concert at Wacken.
Why he didn't introduce me to them sooner, I don't know.
That's because even I didn't discover them until 2020 myself.
Yeah, but then you didn't show them to me until when?
Until we were well into The Intelligent Donkey, which was born in 2022.
Yeah.
And at first, of course, that was all...
See, you kept them to yourself for
all-
2 years. 2
all,
years.
All Luna Rosa for the first several months. And then we got
Yep.
you into it. And then, of course, we marked the fact that the very first video of 2024 was the video you did of The Islander
Yep.
with Marco singing it.
Yep. I like his singing.
Oh yeah,
I really do.
He's cool. He's a lot of fun. He's got that T-shirt that he has been known to wear that says that that Floyd Jansen is my backup singer, which I think
That's
is
cute.
hilarious.
That's
But
cute.
that's great. All right. If you liked this, and first of all, one in the comments, tell us which one you think that she liked better, and I will pin a comment later after we get a few of them, saying what it really was, and she can tell me afterwards. Then two, click on the like button. We're headed for, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are getting very close. We're right now at 985. So we're that 1,000 mark is just, it's right there.
I'm trying to talk him into doing something special for the 1,000.
And I will do something or another. Any which way, don't be a donkey of limited intelligence. Instead,
Be an intelligent donkey. Yeehaw!
and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Love y'all.
It's better than being a dumb one.